I'm honored to be here today. It's just amazing because I know that before I get started, I don't want to forget this. Where are the EEO folks? Can you please stand? I share this award with them because they made me look good. I'll keep it at my house though. I'm so thankful to be here today. I'm thankful for you all. And when Rex called me and told me that I was getting this award, Colonel Ellis, I do want to file a complaint. Because I told him, the first thing I thought, I said, okay, what am I going to wear? Because I had broken my toe and I'm in this boot. And I told Rex that I had broken my toe, and he said, were you carrying a plate of chicken? And he was referring to, we had an event here, and I carried a plate out to my car, and I fell out here in the parking lot. Ended up in the emergency room. So he brought that back to my attention. So what I think, Colonel Ellis, is he doesn't have the sensitivity. So he instructs on this all the time. You know, he's good. But I think probably you should get somebody from MCOM to come and help. But I thank y'all. And it's just a story. Boy, my church member, will you please sing? Thank you. Thank you all for being here. And now my family, my sister's here. Stand. My niece is here. My daughter and her husband is here. My husband is here. My son is here. They all drove in from Dallas this morning, and my daughter and husband came last night, and I threatened them with being on time, and you all was on time, I think. But I started out as a GS3 over in the AG, and one thing that I remember is 294th Artillery, 294th, that's in Germany, 546 PSD. I remember that there was a young lady came in one time, and she had 2 children, and she wanted an ID card, but she didn't have the paperwork, and her husband was deployed. And I had just passed by the steps where the soldier told her she couldn't get an ID card. And I said, no, that's not true. We put out, after that, you have the power to say yes, but you do not have the power to say no. That soldier's deployed, and he expects us to take care of his family, of her family, while we're deployed. And I listened to Ms. McFarland, she was talking last night, and I said, she's thinking what I'm thinking. That's what I'm talking about tomorrow. That we're expected to take care of that family member. And I work with Mr. Green, and he used to, you know, I learned a lot from him because when you have an individual come in like that and don't have the paperwork, they don't need to hear what the regulations say. If it's not breaking the law, I'll break the regulation. Okay? And a law, I might think about that one because I don't want to go to jail. But they don't want to hear that. And I hear so many times, not even in just the Army, but you go in a store and they tell you they're not customer friendly, they're not people friendly. But I look out in the audience and I see the garrison. You know, Kat, the RM, sometimes they would give us a email, my budget analyst would send me an email and tell me, Clementine, how are you going to mitigate losing 50% of your budget? And I said, I'll pray, because that's the only thing I can do. If you don't give me 50% of my budget, you know, I'll just pray about it and somebody else will have to work that out. But these guys right here do it all the time. They lose money, they constantly trying to find a way to take care of soldiers, and they do it great. And I am so proud to be a part of the garrison, because you all take care of people. When I see something done on Fort Hood, I always think, I said, who's involved in this? DPW involved in this? DOL? I know you're involved in it because you're involved in everything that's happening on Fort Hood. And I'm glad to be a part of you. I'm glad to be a part of your history. And I thank you very much for this award. And I do share it with the EEO staff because I didn't do it by myself.